Ramiz Brahimaj and Sasha Palatnikov in the welterweight division. We know what Ramiz Brahimaj is gonna try to do. 8 wins, 3 losses. Out of his 3 losses, he got the ear injury that was kind of nasty. I mean, his ear literally popped off from Max Driven. I believe it was a left hook. I'm not too sure how the ear popped off, but it did pop off. Before that, Justin Patterson decision loss and Evan Cutts decision loss. Other than that, I mean, first round submission win, second round submission win, all of his wins are submissions in the first and second round. The reason he's losing to Justin Patterson, Evan Cutts, and then Max Griffin in the third round or losing by decision is because he's going all out in the first and second for the takedown and looking for that submission. So his cardio is pretty bad. That is the main thing I do not like about Ramiz Brahimaj. If the fight goes past the first round, I'm going to go Sasha Palatnikov. That is just what's going to happen. He does not have the cardio to go 3 rounds. He definitely does not have the cardio to go like a 5-round main event or anything, but he needs a submission. He needs to go out there, land the double leg on Sasha Palatnikov, throw the big overhand right, get the takedown, and get the submission. If that doesn't happen, I see his cardio fading in that second and third round, where Sasha is going to be able to defend the takedowns much easier. And when Sasha is able to defend the takedowns in the later rounds where Ramiz is tired, I mean, we saw what Sasha can do when his opponent is tired. I mean, Luis Cosi is the perfect example. Luis is a really good wrestler, really good grappler, has a lot of submission and ground upon TKOs. He's the perfect type of guy to kind of compare to Ramiz Brahimaj. Trying to get the fight down, takedown after takedown after takedown, tiring himself out in the first and second. And then, as we saw Sasha Palatnikov do in the later rounds, he came back with his kicks, with his 1-2s, with his volume, with his pressure, and he ended up getting the knockout. I can definitely see this same thing happening here with Ramiz just kind of fading in the later rounds in the second and third round. And that's what I think is going to happen. I think Ramiz might win the first round with the wrestling and grappling, but I do think, just like Luis Cosi, he is going to fade in the second and third round, as Sasha, being the much better kickboxer, the much more powerful kickboxer, the faster kickboxer, the more volume in the kickboxing. I mean, Ramiz is just not the best boxer or kickboxer. He just literally throws the overhand and goes for the takedown. That is pretty much it. But for the fight, I'm definitely going to go Sasha Palatnikov by a late finish. I'm going to go a TKO win. I don't think he's going to get a submission on Ramiz Brahimaj, but I do see Sasha Palatnikov taking advantage just as he did with Luis Cosi, a very tired fighter that is a wrestler and grappler, and TKOing him in the second or third round. So my prediction right there is Sasha Palatnikov by a late second or third round at TKO right there. Really good fight in the welterweight division.